Hello, I'm Arjun. This episode I will talk about bullying. Do you remember the first time you saw or you experienced the bullying yourself? It hurts and sometimes it scars for a lifetime. And every few years, we still see headlines, especially happens in school, children injured or even killed because of bullying. But here's the truth, telling people not to bully or stop bullying or leaving everything to authority doesn't fix the culture. Bullying is not just a bad behavior, it comes from human nature, our instinct for hierarchy. The strong overpower the weak. So some people will dislike you and you will dislike others. That's the reality. So the real challenge is not erasing human nature but learning to manage it. Teachers who label students as lazy or useless or body shaming, parents who compare siblings, stereotyping them, especially making fun of their particular behavior or appearance. Even adults are living in it. Bosses who disguise his insult as jokes. It happens every day and everywhere. So when those authorities figures are doing such things, they send a message to the children. Bullying is acceptable. Kids copy what adults do. So to change this toxic culture, we should start from adults. How do you know if bullying is happening? Look out for these red flags. Repeated targeting. Yes, you can make a joke, okay, but not repeatedly to hurt people. Jokes and insult and exclusion aimed at the same person again and again is not okay. We should handle it by document it, don't dismiss it as
Just kidding.
Number two is the power imbalance. One side feels helpless and the other feels dominant. We should handle it by intervene early before the imbalance becomes normalized or becomes violence. Number three, stereotypes, nicknames, or insult covered by laughter. That's not okay. So call it out professionally and saying out loud that this is not funny and let's keep it respectful to make it not repeat again. So that's how we stop bullying at the early stage.
However,
To tackle the root cause of bullying, three mechanisms we can try to change the culture. Number one is from the education itself. We must educate the children or even the adults to respect the diversity and equality. Teach early from the young. So no stereotypes and no superiority over any other person. We should be equals and respectful and uphold mutual respect. So respecting the differences must be more than just words in the textbook. It must be practiced in daily circumstances. We shouldn't make fun of people's appearance or anything that repeatedly upset people. Number two is break the toxic group. Gangsterism, workplace, inner circles, fit bullying culture. So authority must step in to control and dismantle these harmful groups and build inclusive spaces. And then number three, we should empower the victims and set boundaries. This is crucial. Boundaries means knowing what behavior you will accept and what you will not. So we cannot stop people dislike you or like you. Victims must learn to say clearly, that's not okay. Step away without shame. And most importantly, remember, running away is not a sign of weakness, it is self-respect. When bullies feel powerful, they think they have won. When victims stay silent, they feel they have lost. But in real strength is when no one needs to be dominated and no one needs to submit. We have the rules and regulation to protect everyone and respect everyone's rights in this society. Bullying will never fully disappear. It's part of human nature, but bullying culture can be managed and can be stopped. By educating respect, dismantling toxic groups, setting clear boundaries, and making authorities figures accountable. If you have been bullied, remember, you don't need to be ashamed and you don't need anyone's approval. you are good enough. You don't need to fight every fight. Your safety matters more. And to the bully, even if you get away with it, even if authority cannot punish you because of gray areas, don't mistake that for being smart or powerful. It only shows cowardice and insecurity, because true strength is not in hurting the weak, but in protecting them. Without remorse, without growth, you will never truly find peace or happiness. Real strength comes from respect, not fear. And until we build a culture based on that truth, bullying will continue to haunt us all. So let's create a society where respect is stronger than fear. Thank you.
好了，今天就讲到这里，谢谢大家的收看。喜欢我们的视频，闲人闲事聊，就请多多订阅、按赞和分享，这将会是对我们最大的鼓励。谢谢，下期再见，拜拜。